Yo, I'm trying to find it on night scans, but I can't see it, Mad Libs. I see Hive Tune, Raven scans, Kun Manga, Mon Walkland, and Toon God. So I'm just gonna read it off Toon God because that's the best one that I've found so far. Toon God never lets me down. No pop-ups. We have a good time. Ah. Okay, so there's still a bit of pop-ups. Yo, I almost spoiled myself there. Let me just get going. Yo, it's your boy, Dress Congo, the fit nerd. The fit nerd. Yo, I just came back from camping. My final camping trip of the season. You know what it is. Have a little bit of fun, come back. So, Eleceed. Bro, Iodoro gets introduced. Obviously, this panel I just looked at by accident was Iodoro and Gastella. So I'm not gonna waste any time and get straight to it. Shout out Mad Libs for trying to get me to read it on night scans, but the translation thing has always been an issue, and we're used to it by now. You feel me? We're used to it by now, bro. So Iodoro, Gastella. Same panel. We're at Gastella's mansion, and bro, there's a lot of questions. So I'm just gonna go straight to it. Oh man, this again. So we're thinking Iodoro's a top 10, and I had an extensive discussion about Iodoro not being melanated. He is melanated, but he's not a brother. You feel me? He's not a brother. So let's not do this. Let's not focus on race. You feel me? Let's not do that. Okay. This again. I've already refused your marriage proposal. Whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Is Iodoro a top 10? Whoa, nigga, damn. This isn't the time to refuse like that. Nigga, damn. Because, bro, we thought... Oh my god, this is getting ridiculous, man. I read some comments, and I'm gonna read those comments at the end of this video. And those comments, bro, they're on the money right now. Like, what are we doing? Eleceed! Things have changed now. Huh? The balance of power that had been maintained is broken now. Iodoro. And the thing on his shoulder, apparently what? He's Spider-Man? Zaith. So he's not evil? Zaith. So he's Kizaru, Uncertain Justice? Oh my god. The top 10 who had been hiding and growing their power. Their people and their followers have started to move. Really? So Iodoro just standing there shirtless. Bro, me and Iodoro share the same vibe, bro. Like, I'm not bullshitting. What is this? Look at this view, my nigga. This is nice. What great depiction. Gastella, as you know, other people would do this to get into a higher position. What is he talking about? Marriage? Top 10s getting married? The top 10 would even take each other's power to become... Whoa. This keeps getting dropped. Would take each other's... Whoa. And Gastella, ... If you keep shutting yourself out from the world in ignorance and living alone like this, the others will come after you. You think so, huh? Iodoro says this. And bro, look at Iodoro. Like, you really think Iodoro... Nah, bro. Like, we're not doing this. What the fuck? What did he do? What did he do? So come with me. Is he rizzing her? Bro, in her face like that, grabbing her hair aggressively? This guy is sick, man. That's too much. That's too much. He looks at her again. Gastella. Indore. Yo, the translation. Here we go. Do you think I'm stupid? Uh-oh. What? Huh? The top 10s have always fought against themselves. This is Indore. Indore or Iodore? I don't know. I'm on the fence. Look at Gastella. Look at Gastella and Indore. Oh, I might just use that as my thumbnail, nigga, damn. It seems like the balance of power was maintained, but they have always been growing their power. This has also been said. Like, these exact words have also been said in the past. The power to swallow another, given the chance. So, rehash. How much taller is Indore than Gastella? Because, bro, this panel goes hard as fuck, nigga, damn. This situation is not surprising to me. And what? What's this? Yo, he's just... Yo... let me not. I won't do it. Let me keep going. Let me keep... Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy, bro. Whoa. Yes, you are right. Yo, more aura, more farming, more Riz. Yo, this man, bro, he came with it. I'm not mad. Not at all. No, sir. But whatever it was, but whatever it was like before, it'll be different. Whatever it was like before, it'll be different. This is what he says. And we get Astra and, oh God, here these two dead clowns keep reappearing in the series. They're dead, bro. We don't need them. We don't need panels of these guys. No. Astra went beyond the top 10's power. And Andre became stronger after getting Astra's legacy. So there's a lot of confirmation that was said in the past. But hearing Gastella say it kind of has a bit more credibility, because Astra did say it himself that his aura, I think Kaden Mail has said it, complimented him in their battle, that his aura definitely went past the top 10. He pushed it because he had those poison techniques, you dig? But Andre getting stronger after Astra's legacy. Wait, what? Who's speaking right now? But whatever it was, it'll be different. Oh, okay, so it's not Gastella speaking. That's what I thought. It's Iodore. It's Indore speaking. Yo, is it Latin? Is it, you know, like, what are we doing here? Italian? Indore? Or is it Spanish? Let me think. So Indore is the one that's actually saying this. Indore is confirming that Astra is the one that went beyond the top 10. but we don't know if he has to be a top 10. Why else would he riz up Gastella with that kind of confidence? He's definitely on her level or stronger, right? Right? Holy moly. This is crazy panel, bro. Like Iodoro and Gastella in this chapter, it's gone hard. I'm not even gonna complain. It's gone hard. They gave us a hint that each other's power helps their growth. Oh. Wow. So this is basically that whole Andre taking Astra's legacy, but not using poison. Jiwoo taking Pluton and Curtain's, but Curtain's ability is obvious. It heals him. It's obvious. It heals him. But Pluton's ability, I guess, in a way, he already used Pluton and Curtain's ability to enhance his speed and lightning type ability based on his fighting style, right? So it's the same logic here. Interesting. So if you show even the slightest weakness, they won't back. Whoa, right. Are these death flags? Because, bro, listen, hear me out. I know Zaith. Oh my God. Wants Gastella to be in the story for Kaden's growth, blah, blah, blah. And I want Kaden to die. But what if Kaden's growth, hear me out, happens through a Gastella death? Because Gastella's ability is just too broken. Like, just think about that. Her power, bro, it's over the top. It's too much. I'm just being honest. So taking Gastella out, maybe off screen, because some of us are gonna be heartbroken, is gonna help Kaden's growth, but how? But Kaden doesn't even have feelings for Gastella like that, does he? Right? So we don't want to waste her. But the reason I'm saying Gastella, because, bro, her power is too broken. Usually anytime a character has a hack's ability, they kill him off if they're not the main character. It happens all the time. It's actually a shonen trope. So if you show even this, okay, so they won't back down. You must think the same. Then, you must think the same. So he's a top 10. Because why else did she say that? Because they're going to come after him too. This is one of the top 10s that we haven't been introduced yet. It has to be. You must think the same. Then what are you going to do? What are you going to do after you become stronger? This is an interesting conversation. Are you going to make a better world too? She's not talking about Andre, bro. There's someone else. There's someone else in the shadows that she's alluding to. And bro, I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's the last top 10. It's the one that's in the panel with Jiwoo's mom. That's the only explanation. He's gonna make a better world with his Forced Awakeners associate. Bro, listen to the theories. Listen to the theories, bro. And he smiles. Well, I have to do that someday. Bro, why are they flexing Iodoro so hard, bro? Like, this is crazy. That's the responsibility of people who have power. And that's why the world gave power to awakeners like us. He's a top 10. He has to be. ... I should go back now, he says. And he's smiling, bro. Look at the smile. You must need some time to think about it. He just vanished as well? He used smoke to disappear? So this confirms a lot. He did not capture May, but how did he know Gastella would appear at this time? There's so many questions, bro. The reason why he feels so close to Gastella, is it because they have the same ability type? Bro, the questions. And she stands there. And she looks. Moonlight. We cut away. Eleceed 364. Kaden standing on the rooftop of the same moonlight. Holy moly, that's good stuff, bro. That's good stuff. What are you doing? Huh? Bro, how is she doing that? My nigga, how is she doing that, bro? What the actual fuck is going on? Can we please explain the powers? And what's with the hair? Oh my gosh. Okay, Kaden turns around. It's Gastella. She's standing on the rooftop and yes, sir. We move. Oh, good lord. Good lord. Oh, so I'm having a hard time. My finger's broken right now. My scrolling finger has been broken. Bro, I don't know what to do. You know, I could switch hands and give this finger a rest. You know what I'm saying? I could give this finger, right? Or I could switch back and try to scroll. Yo, any reason not to scroll was my problem there. That's my problem. I'm having issues. I'm having issues scrolling up. I'm having issues scrolling up. My nigga, I'm having issues scrolling up. Did you go back to your house? Thank you. Thank you. Like, how you do it? How you just instant transmission. Does not use a lot of energy. Does it use less when it's just you? What are you doing? I came back. Oh, okay. You're just coming here anytime you want? That's funny. And she steps. What are you doing? What are you doing? Say what? What's happening? I was looking at the sky and feeling the wind. And then she's surprised to hear that. I'm not asking about what you're doing right now. Huh? She's looking. I'm asking why you are here with that expression. What are you talking about, man? Kaden, you were the man who, You were the man who would do anything to become stronger. You were. This is what she says. And you fought every day. You were living a life of violence. This is what Gastella's saying. That's true. I was living a busy life. A busy life. You were. I don't understand why you're doing this and looking like that. Why you're just, laying low, chilling like a cat? Why did you change so much? This direct questions. Direct questions changed. I might seem like that, but nothing about me has changed. Oh, snap, really? I want to become stronger every single moment. I want to be stronger today than I was yesterday and stronger tomorrow than I am today. Let's go. Let's go. Bro, in cat form. Why? What? Nigga. This nigga has formed way more aura in cat form than motherfucking Idori. How do you do that? And he's not even shirtless. Why do I feel more aura from this cat, nigga? Damn. Whoa. Why do I feel more aura from Kaden in cat form? That's crazy. Holy moly. This has never changed even once. Huh? Yo, what's this? But recently I started to see something else. Oh, what's happening? Something else? Just life like this. He thinks that living without fighting. Oh, snap. Really? She sees that. Just feeding the cats. Walking. Relaxed. Napping. Oh, man, just a normal life. Talking with people I know. Snap. Just living a normal, good old life, bro. These panels are actually very warm. Some of the best chapters are actually these panels. These chapters, bro. I don't remember exactly what happened in these chapters, but it's been a minute. These things were quite okay, he says. And she thinks too, yo, he's changed a lot. Obviously, he's changed a lot. Life in here, question mark? Who's this? Who's asking that question of Blues? Is that Gastella asking Blues the exact same question? To be honest, it's not bad. What? Oh, of course, I'm looking back at how you punched me. Wait, how you punished me. Wait, so Gastella is interviewing these guys? Like, is she doing a personal interview? Like, you punished me, but I thought doing anything to become stronger. Yo, what's with this aura? Okay, hold on. Yo, there's some Blues panels and I'm going too fast. Let me just chill. Yo, my boy Blues is getting interviewed by Gastella, and let me just chill. Let me go back. Let me enjoy some Blues panels. You dig? Life in here? And he thinks in his apron with the gloves. Bro, don't forget, this outfit he was wearing, bro, was farming a lot of aura. So much aura, bro. Like, what do you mean? He has the nose plugs and everything, and he was still cooking. Yo, I ain't even mad at this. This outfit, it passes. Yes, sir, it passes. To be honest, it's not bad. Living with Kaden cleaning up after cat poop is not bad. Stop it, man. Stop it, man. Don't say that, man. You're killing me. Of course, I'm looking back at how you punished me. Huh? He's thinking, but I thought doing anything to become stronger. And he thinks. He looks at Gastella. What's the point of that? Oh, really? What? Do you think I'm lying? So Blues also said something similar? Because he also had similar ambitions? What? Because, bro, holy moly. Have they all been affected by Ji-Woo? This is crazy. Bro. Think about this. It's nuts. No, she says. She turns around. But I didn't know a combative person like you would think like that. Huh. Did you think I would talk about making the world better like others? Oh boy. So this isn't new. So it's not new news. They all know. Yes. And okay, the Awakeners only pursue strength and don't consider weaker people to be the same as them. It's like, not me. It's funny for me to get strong. It's funny for me to get stronger. I can't agree with those who don't even treat ordinary people as humans unless they're Awakeners. Damn, bro. Kaden has changed. But was he always like this? And for the sake of a better world, a large number of ordinary people should be burned away. For the sake of a better world, a large number of ordinary people. Oh, he's talking about, oh, I see. Oh, I see what he's saying. I see what he's saying. So he doesn't agree with their view on that. Okay, so are we foreshadowing a villain entry and his ideals are gonna align with basically a better world? You feel what I'm saying? Like a purge? Is that what we're about to do? Is this what the villain is gonna be all about? A better world. Removing all the non-awakeners, like Jiwoo's mom, things like that. So it's about to get interesting. That's the responsibility of the people who have power. That's, compared to Indore's perspective, Kaden has a completely different one. Oh, wait, hold on. I can't agree with those who don't even treat ordinary people as humans unless they're awakeners. And for the sake of a better world, a large number of ordinary people should be burned away. So this is the translation error that Mad Lips warned me about, because the way that it's worded here, it sounds shitty, and I could tell. And usually bro, this is the reason why I have a hard time, especially in Canada, learning French. I'm listening to like France podcast because the French is actually authentic. It's because of the translation. French in Quebec translates it directly from English, and you cannot translate French and English directly. It doesn't translate. And it's the same with a lot of languages. And you have that with shonen as well. Languages don't translate like you think they would. And sometimes if you have a shitty translator, they don't do a good job. And right now, it's a really good example. They're not doing a good job. They're not doing a good job. I'm not sure if Indore's ideals line up with Kaden or if they don't. I can't tell in this translation. And I really hope Madlips or Zaith can tell me, because the way that Gastella is making it look, it seems like they don't line up and they have completely different ideals. And I could be wrong on that, or they have the exact similar ideals, because Indore could be foreshadowed as someone that actually jumped Kaden back in the day, right? But realistically, it could be, right? I'm getting confused. But this is just me thinking out loud, and I'm going to talk about it in the discussion. We're gonna do a discussion. I was actually thinking of doing the comments at the end of this video. Maybe it's best I do those old comments in this video, and then we'll do new comments in the fresh discussion. We'll see. And we see Indore flexing, you dig? And that's why the world gave power to awakeners like us. So we cut away. Me too. Huh? This is Gastella. I don't agree with them. Oh. So this could actually confirm that Kaden and Indore have completely different ideals, and Gastella is actually siding with Kaden. This actually could confirm that. I know, huh? What? You knew? Yes. You were always stuck in your house and never came outside. Oh, I see. This kind of puts the story together. I see. I can tell, since you came outside just to eliminate those who harmed ordinary people. Wait, I can tell, since you came outside just to eliminate those who harmed ordinary people. So, in the past, we had Gastella next to a bunch of dead bodies in a church. Huh? Church. Wasn't it a church? Was it not a church? So maybe she just appeared there to kill a bunch of dudes because they were arming regular folks at a church. And she appeared there to take them out. Especially because her power is so hacks. She could just appear out of nowhere in different places. So she was a vigilante? Interesting. Interesting. And she's surprised to hear that. And Kaden looks at her. Anyways, I don't think this life is that bad. This is who's saying this, Gastella or Kaden? And then she closes her eyes. They think. Kaden in cat form looks back at her. Kaden, huh? Gastella looks back at Kaden. What are we doing here? You have too much free time. You have too much free time. This is what she says to him. That's funny. Haha, I can't disagree with that. That's funny. Actually, is not the essence of being free is free time? It is not why we all thrive to be entrepreneurs and to have good jobs and, you know, to have good families, is just so we could chill and be free. Is not what it's all about. Even me doing my live reactions and doing this Webtoon and having a good time is not what life is all about. So at the end of the day, I agree. This life's not bad. This life's not bad. And now, whoa. That's the end of the chapter. There was a lot that happened this chapter, but it was more like a confirmation chapter. It confirmed a few things, actually. It confirmed the Gastella. It's interesting how one sentence or one panel is more than enough to justify something that happened so long ago, because we wondered about that and how the author could potentially tie that back into the story with Gastella next to a bunch of dead bodies, and it makes a lot of sense. And the more you see her use her power, the more you're like, okay, I guess it makes sense as well. It's laid out so nice. It's perfect. I ain't gonna lie, it's actually perfect. So, based on translation alone, I'm kind of having issues understanding just how Indore thinks, what his perspective is, and how basically we're foreshadowing something, and we're foreshadowing something, and we're gonna introduce somebody. I know we are. I could see it, but there's a few comments that actually arrived from the last videos. I think I should get them. Should get to them now. And then we'll do a fresh discussion later on. Bro, you will be happy in this chapter. Author gave us some stuff we wanted. I agree. The chapter gave us a bit of things we actually wanted. So from the confirmation with Gastella, right? With how Indore even arrived there and why he potentially even feels close to Gastella, the setup going forward, the fact that Indore is a top 10, there's a lot of good stuff, bro. There's a lot of good stuff. Eleceed 364 has been released, and read it. Okay, so that was Mad Lips. Go react to 364, it's out. So that was Zaith. Yep, I think they're setting up this chapter around Gastella and Kaden. They kind of did, actually. Gastella's decision matters, but also it kind of doesn't, because they can just come after her force control, which makes you wonder, right? Can they actually catch up to Gastella? If you have the ability to teleport and disappear at any minute, can they actually like catch you? It's not impossible, isn't it? But it does confirm that top 10s don't get the ability of another top 10, not necessarily when they inherit their legacy, right? It just upgrades their force control, their current force control. So just like we saw with Andre. So I think that also was confirmed this chapter. So it's very good stuff. It really was good setup. New Kaden rival. Love rival. Oh shit. This is the comment that I read. It actually was a slight bit of a spoiler because wait, when was this? 3 days ago? Actually, Eldanica, you may have like just, I don't want to say you called it, but this was 3 days ago, unless the chapters get released early where you're at. But yeah, Love Rival might just be right because this top 10, he's the top 10. So him finding out that Gastella has anything, because think about it, his ability to teleport matches Gastella's ability to teleport. So if there's anybody that's gonna hashtag kill Gastella, it's gonna be him. I know, I'm dark, no pun intended, with the way that I structure my stories. But because I don't mind killing people off, but a lot of authors, man, they're a bunch of pussies when it comes to shit like that. So, bro, because I just thought about it. I'm like, Gastella could just instant transmission and just disappear and you'll be unable to keep up with her. But, bro, Iodoro, he'll do it. And Love Rival, of course. Of course, Gastella's spending all her time with Kaden. Can he also peep and Tom just like Gastella can? Can he? Because, bro, can we confirm Gastella's ability and like a couple other details? Bro, it seems like Gastella could be in a room and you can't even tell. Even if you're a top 10, you wouldn't be able to tell. That's how she's able to sneak you, bro. It's crazy. And if that's the case, maybe Indori could do the same thing. I don't know. There's some small details that I'd love to get some information on. I'm not gonna lie. The top 50 Indori is half brother Jiwoo and father. Okay. I didn't read the second part. Because I read Love Rival, I was like, fuck, I hope this isn't a spoiler. And it was actually, you called it, but the second part of your theory was crazy. He's not a top 50, he's actually top 10. And is half brother Jiwoo and father is top 10. That's crazy. In rumors of Korean spoiler, oh, so this was a spoiler theory that you gave me based on, okay, so it was a spoiler, you bastard. So Eldanica, shout out Eldanica. Sorry for my English. I'm from Argentina. Argentina. So hablo español? I don't speak Spanish. Argentine is Spanish for sure. It has to be. Those are the 4 languages, 5. I actually am planning on learning before I DIE. Japanese, put that first. Put that first on the list. Fuck. Japanese, French. I'm trying to learn French, yes. I'm trying to learn French. I'm trying to learn it properly. Fuck you. I'm basically a vagabond. Je suis un vagabond, Zave. Je parle français comme un vagabond, Zave. Yo, oh, I'll stop talking French. But listen, Japanese, French, Spanish, and that's it. That's it. It's already hard to learn a second language. Imagine speaking 4. So French, English, Japanese, Spanish. The main 4. I want to speak the main 4 before I die. Because they're so similar to each other, especially if you can speak a second language, it should be easy for you to learn another language because you understand the concept of language. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I actually went, I was at Enterprise, you know, I'm not gonna humble brag, but regardless, and I ran into someone from Japan, and he had his family there. He was speaking Japanese. Even though I couldn't understand them, I could still understand them. Do you see what I'm trying to say? The mom was speaking to the kids, right? Like, cause bro, like, it's crazy how I was just able to hear. It was almost like a filter that almost, like, only certain things went through a shitty filter. And I already know, because the concept of a language, that I can actually learn what they're, right? Because I get it. It's dope. It's really dope. I actually introduced myself to them because I was like, Orewa namae Daniel. Did I say Daniel Capella? No, I said Daniel. I said, Orewa namae Daniel. He's like, oh, right? They were very surprised. And Nobu-sama, I won't forget. Nobu-sama, he's a marketing specialist from Japan. So traveling with his family. So he's a good dude. I can't wait to see him again, right? Or, you know, we see, because he was probably like in his late 50s and his wife was way younger. Typical Japanese man. Hilarious. But obviously their kids were like 3 and 2, so really young kids, and my kids are 16 and 8, bro. It's like, bro, we're not the same. It's like, I have old kids, bro. I had kids when I was young, nigga, young, you dig? So moving on. Argentine, you spoiled the chapter for me, you bastard. So what's this? La Lada in French again. Yo, La Lada coming in there. Okay. C'est le père de Jiwoo et vraiment and top 10. Alors, je serai de coups. Fuck you. Let me keep trying. Let me leave. If you leave, motherfucker. You don't have to be here. Let me just keep trying. I want to hit the translate button so bad. Let me try one more time. Lalada. Okay, first of all, I already said, give me a year and I'll be able to read this. I'll be able to read your sentences in French. It'll be dope because I'll read it and I'll translate it to the people without hitting the translate button. Wait for me. Because I already know translations aren't always like bar for bar. Like, I already know that. I already know this. I already know for a fact, bro. Alors, je serai de coups. Car... fuck you! Hit the translate button. Okay. If Jiwoo's father really is really a top 10, see, even then, the translation was weird. Then I'll be disappointed because it'd be too obvious. Wait a minute. The top 50 in Dora is half brother Jiwoo and father is top 10 in rumors. Oh. So Jiwoo's father is kind of like monkey deadbeat dragon, and he just what? Abandoned his child with his mom for his mom to raise, and Jiwoo has never met his father, and he's a top 10. So the woman that was standing next to that tall, shaded figure was Jiwoo's dad. And Indore is his half brother? Is that what that says? The top 50 Indore is half brother Jiwoo. Nah, that's crazy bullshit. That's insane. That's nuts. I don't even want to entertain that. Let me keep going. Because Lalada says it'd be too obvious. Often the protagonist has an extraordinary parent, and it's usually the father. On the other hand, if it's a love rival for Kaden, it could be funny. I think it'll only be funny. I think it's only funny if Kaden. Actually, the way it is right now could actually be funny. You feel me? Because I'm just trying to think. I'm like, does Kaden care about Gastella that much to entertain the meme? I'm like, right? But then I'm like, Kaden doesn't have to care. Gastella already cares for Kaden. And her simping over Kaden and Endora seeing that could be the funny thing, right? But I'm already like, well, that's actually what's going to tip him over, because we're already getting that with Nuna and Jurion. You feel me? So we're going to get the same thing? I don't know. On the other hand, if it's a love rival, it could be funny. Already, the way Gastella fell in love with Kaden was funny and original. Fair enough. Fair enough. It could be funny. Sunbed. So this is from the last, what is this? From the last discussion. Sunbed. There's just been a clear indication to these, there hasn't been a clear indication to the indication, so these are just my theories based on the information we've been given. Please read this till the end. Oh, okay. Like I wasn't gonna do that anyways, but moving on. Every Eleceed Awakener possesses the same kind of energy / essence / mana. However you like to think about it, it's the method they use to channel this energy from their core to out of their body. It's this energy. It's the method they use to channel this energy from their core to their body. Because I'm just going to say their body, because whatever you typed there was crazy. Uses that procedure. Out their body to use that produces the wide variety of abilities we use. Okay, so I can't read, obviously, but let me go back. It's the method they use to channel this energy from their core to out of body use that produces the wide variety of abilities we see. And that method is force control. Okay, that was a lot. Clearly done. Chapter 65 defines the term force control as a way of controlling Awakeners' powers. So it's a method. It's like Nen, not your Nen power. You see what I'm saying? Because it's let me not do that. Okay. Jiyoung, at some point, force control started to mean method that allow you to develop and use your Awakener's power more effectively rather than simply a control of power. Interesting. Basically, force control is still the way you control your own energy. It's just that now people want more efficient / quick methods of doing so, which is why good force controls are so. Oh, okay. Which is why good force controls are so sought after. Interesting. Very interesting. It's interesting what you're saying, because now that we're introducing more than one ability type, then force control, the method, has become more relevant because that method is what lets you control all those all those abilities. It kind of makes sense. I don't believe someone's ability type is hereditary. All a child inherits is that primary power slash essence slash mana, not the method, because that's something they're learned to do, not born with. Okay, so when you say it like that as well, it's also being reiterated in the story. That's the reason why you have patterns, right? Someone has to show you a pattern of their force control method for you to know it. The reason why Ji Young and Ji Suk both use wind is not because they're siblings. Interesting. It's because they're both, because they both use Shanhwa's force control. That's why we see Inyuk also use wind. Really. And Leopard Print Boy and girl from Shanhwa also use wind. Same with Subin and her grandfather. There's a reason why every single person we see in the union, no matter if they're Sang-ha or a lower employee, use ice. Okay, what? No matter if they're Seong-ha or a lower employee, use ice. Because they haven't been taught I mean, obviously, duh, but maybe being taught wind has to do with the rank. You enter, and eventually, the higher you go, or the more you prove to the company, the more they trust you, or they could teach you their method or something like that. Maybe. Jiang explains, 65, Shanhwa also has one that has been passed down for ages. Based on that force control, different versions have been created, and Shanhwa's force control is strongly distinguished by the characteristics of wind. Oh, wait, hold on. Shanhwa also has one that has been passed down for ages. A force control? Based on that force control, different versions have been created. So one force control can create multiple methods. Is this the same idea of basically someone like Song Gik, even Curtin? I don't know about Pluton. They didn't teach Jiwoo their entire force control. They just taught them a part of it. Do you see what I'm saying? So it makes you wonder. So it's kind of become it's like a puzzle. They don't give you the whole puzzle. They give you a piece of the puzzle. But can you grow the whole puzzle, the rest of it, with just that one piece that you got? It makes you wonder. She also says it's okay, Ji Young also says it isn't permitted to everyone in Shanhwa. Also, depending on how important that person is, the permitted level of force control varies. That's also been said in the story before. Just like the real world, I guess. If your mom and dad just so happen to be the chairman of an Awakeners group, you get access to the top tier force control. Checks out, because look at the 4 of Korea, Jisuk's son. Oh, I see. Of Shanhwa's higher up Subin's. That's also true of Union's president, Sashan of Bakdor. That makes a lot of sense. Gaksong, not sure, but there's a flashback of him receiving direct mentorship from Song Gik. Colonel Sanders, previously leader of Bacto. Okay, so it makes sense. What you're saying, it makes a lot of sense. During Subin's fight with Wu In, Jiwoo asks, is it possible to make ice with awakened powers? Is it possible to make ice with awakened powers? In which Jisuk replies with, it's not as simple as it sounds, but it's possible. So that suggests awakeners simply all have the same power, but how it's used, aka the form, i.e. ice, wind, shadow, etc., varies based on force control. That's crazy minutia, but translations have kind of boned us over the years, and some of us don't read officials, so we've kind of got accustomed to something completely different from what it should be. Force control and awakened powers clearly seem to be two different things, and there it goes deeper. It goes way deeper. It seems like, oh man, there's a lot. There's a lot, because this will go into a crazy variety of theories based on the ability that you're born with, right? Because now it's, okay, how do you decide the ability that you're born with? Is it hereditary? Is it your parents? Is it passed down? So those are details that hopefully we get in the future. Still, that doesn't explain why people like Ju and the rest of the unaffiliated kids can already use the awakened powers in certain ways. Remember how Ju already had super speed before meeting Kaden? That's also true. And the unaffiliated Korean students had abilities like psychokinesis for the girl, enhanced strength, and even a non-combat power. We know this because they directly said it, but that doesn't make sense given they wouldn't have known force control yet. Interesting. My guess, but take it with a grain of salt, is that an awakener's power manifests into a random way of expressing the... Okay, so this is basically what my earlier question was. Random way of expressing themselves. So just like how Kaden is the only one with No. He's not the only one with electricity. Most that belong to groups is the only one with electricity. Most that belong to groups drop it to learn their respective groups' force control, because even though you could theoretically learn as many force controls as you can, it's no point if you can't achieve enough high mastery for it to be useful on... Okay, so I get what you're saying. But there's two things that you put in this whole thing. You put basically, like, it almost seems like you're saying one force control, the other one is method, and Shanhua has a force control, and people have created multiple methods. And so just because you know many force control doesn't mean you've mastered a method. Do you see what I'm saying? So there's a lot. It gets deeper, but I understand what you're saying. So someone teaching someone else a pattern is just teaching them a method. Or is that teaching them the force control, right? So, or does teaching someone the force control, can they now create multiple methods from your, right? Because so many questions. LB. No, you misunderstood. I meant a love triangle between this new guy with the spiderweb tattoo, Gastella and Kaden, but also justice for female weebs. Well, we are rare, apparently. You are. Um, the thing is, not everybody's willing to accept who they are. And I've actually been to a lot of Comic Cons, and there are a lot of female weebs. Don't get me wrong. But the truth, too, is my girls at home are not weebs. Actually, my oldest daughter is a weeb because I forced all this life onto her. Cause I think she loves it. But my other girls aren't weebs. So they show up there and they're actually representing me. They're dressed, yes, but they're not actually weebs. So it makes you wonder if that's the case for a lot of the people that I see at these Comic-Con events. Because they're usually there with other people, right? So there's always a leader that's leading the crew. So in my case, it's me and my girls. This year we're doing Bleach, bro. Actually, you know what? I'm going to... I'm going to start posting more of my nerd stuff if you guys want to be a part of it. My personal Instagram, because my personal Instagram is not personal. It kind of documents my fitness journey because, again, I'm a personal trainer and I've come a long way, right? It documents basically my whole life. So on my Instagram recently, I changed the way that I do it. But if you want to be a part of, or if you want to also keep up with my personal life, Daniel Capetta. I might actually throw the edit in there. I won't throw the link, that's too much. But look it up if you want, right? Because let's be honest, I do end up being close to some of you guys, like Zaith, for example, Mad Libs, Jesus Christ. So if you guys want to, I guess, not follow me, but be interacting on Instagram with each other. Because on Instagram, you send each other memes and things like that. And right, I don't post a lot, period. Right, so Instagram won't really change much. So Twitter might just be the way to go about it. But Instagram is more my personal life. So Twitter is just all nerd stuff. Sometimes personal life, but all nerd stuff. So anyways, I need some water. I have to end the video because it's time to get to work. So shout out LB. Savitar. I've seen Savitar here before. So shout out Savitar. I personally think that Indori color of his skin can be due to either some experiments to increase his power or effect of his force control. That's an interesting theory, actually. I like that. I like that because the search for power is not new. Kaden has been on this. Indori could be also someone that tried to do that because what's his ability? What was that? What? That's crazy. That's crazy. Either some experiments to increase his power or effect of his force control. As we know, as we have seen similar body color with Greg. That's also true. That's also true. It makes you wonder because Greg and Indori might be cases where top 10s go to extreme lengths just to increase their power. Because why do their bodies get affected? Because Kaden is not affected by the lightning. You don't see any markings or nothing. He's just normal. So it makes you wonder. It's a very good observation. Sadavar. These guys almost look inhuman. We have also seen a student of World Awakeners Academy who fought Gang Seok Choi, one of the Korean top 4 rookies, and had an ability to physically transform his body. I remember him, actually. So maybe these advanced force controls of Indori and Greg permanently made their bodies that way. It's not a bad theory. For it to be a love triangle, that means Indori likes Gastella, Gastella likes Kaden, and Kaden likes Indori. Dead. No, Sunbed, that's not it. The love triangles doesn't have to be like that, bro. No. Come on, that's too much. Love you always, Turner! I love you too, bro. It's always good to see you. Bro, Bro, you might, bro, you're right, Dreads. Don't let them get to you. You beat discussion, your best discussion video ever. He's probably the fast, because I posted that discussion video really quickly. So Terna's giving me some love. So shout out Terna. Shifty K. Hold on, there's some here from Adlibs. Whoa, this might be your longest discussion video since then. I agree. So shout out Madlibs. I mean this with all love and no hate. Zafe, my guy, needs chilled coke. Eleceed ain't that deep, dog. Yo, Rohit, calm down. Let Zafe cook. Andy Lex, what do you know? You don't know what's going to happen later. It's not the case right now, but it could become so in the future. Who knows? So Andy Lex defending Zafe's honor. Rohit comes back in there. I could never tell what's going to happen in Eleceed. The fight with Jiwoo was probably the best thing that happened in Eleceed for a while. I don't care about predicting anything because all I feel is empathy. The author has stretched the romance, progression, and growth for too long. I don't feel any thrill. I used to. Thinking, oh, this might be risky, or oh, this might be bad. That was back when the author was willing to take risks with the series. Now the author is lazying out knowing he has found success after the anime announcement. He will milk this shit to oblivion now. So the anime announcement, right. When's the anime? Yo, Rohit, when's the anime? Please let me know. Whatever, water, he'll milk it to oblivion now. Water washing all the nuisance that he has left, which is not much. Rohit, please. Rohit, please. Yes, he has found some success after the anime drop. Shifty K. I don't know, because Muraz was a top 50 and worked for a top 10, but he still kneeled to Gastella. This new guy just sitting back, hands in the... That's true. He was a top 10 himself. He even grabbed Gastella's hair. Like, what? And his ability is too broken, so he's definitely a top 10. It's not the same, but we shall see. You were right. Sativar comes in there, responds to Shifty. There's a chance that Indora can be a strong top 50. Nah, not with that energy. You don't treat Gastella like that as a top 50. Otherwise, Blues would be doing the same shit. I ain't gonna lie. Two, same like Curtin and Pluton. As we have seen, Curtin, despite being alone in Astra's territory, was showing him attitude. Other example is Pluton / Curtin standing in front of Vermonte without any look of fear and doesn't even bother giving any respect. If you focus, any ordinary top 50 always bow down to top 10, but that isn't the case with Pluton and Curtin. That is also true, but they're also homies, so it's different. It's simply because they have the ability to do so, like Curtin being world's best healer and Pluton's, nah, yes and no. Yes and no, but if you notice when Pluton was introduced, Curtin said to Jiwoo that although Pluton isn't a top 10, but is still very strong. Pluton isn't top 10, but he's still very strong. Because obviously he's very close to top 10. This led me to thinking that although Pluton is strong enough to exchange blows with top 10s despite him not being top 10 himself, maybe he's not the strongest awakener outside the top 10 bracket. The reason why that's weird is only because the ranking system, it's the top 50, top 100, and the top 10. And those numbers seem to be very solid. There's nothing underneath that. So if there's a top 100, maybe there's another top 100, on the same level, and there could be different brackets in it. But once you're the peak of your category, that's it. That's it. If you go any higher, then you drop into a different category. So that's not necessarily the case. There's a chance that the author might introduce something like world rankers from top 11 to 20. And these rankers may have the strength which can personally rival even top 10s. It's not a bad theory, and it's not a bad thought. I'm not gonna lie. But why not just do other people in the same category as you, but have different tiers? Like, right? Because in the top 10s, you have Kaden and you have Myro. But Myro doesn't stand a chance against Kaden because A, ability type, and probably B, it's just ability type, right? So just have that same kind of, matchup in the top 10s. You don't have to have a new category of people. You just have to have more people try to compete within the same category. This might be this might get interesting if Curtain is exactly at bottom of their ranking, like top 20 or top 20th or 20th position, and if Pluton himself isn't high either on the list, like top 16, top 17, then that will be more fun. So you want to bump them way up just to have more competitions for the top 10s. As we will be able to, some characters who although are not top 10 but have power comparable to them. If Indori himself is one of those top 10s or one of those top 11 to top 20 rankers, then his attitude towards Gastella might make sense, because then even Gastella will not be able to take him lightly. I kind of get what you're saying, but Gastella only took him seriously because he's a top 10, and he got way too close and personal for that shit to not count, bro. He's a top 10. The last comment will be Zaith, obviously, and then we'll end the video. But we're gonna do another discussion talking about what happened and going forward. So let's do the last comment by Zaith, because I also have to end the video. So it's completely biased to say that Greg Schroeder, Pluton, and Indori aren't black. Greg Schroeder, Pluton, and Indori aren't black just because their hair isn't curly. Oh shit. Oh shit. We're doing the race thing. Okay, let me keep reading. They don't have locks or they don't have dreads. I can literally prove you wrong. And what you're saying is factually false. The fact that you've been in Canada, I think you... I'm too whitewashed. Yo, Zaith is like, bro, you've been in Canada for too long. It's not the first time this is coming up. Oh, God. Okay, let me go back. Let me go back and give Zaith the respect he deserves. Let me enjoy this last comment, because then I got to get back to work, okay? Zaith. The fact that he's black and his hair. Okay, so let me tell you something about Canada. There's culture appropriation as well, okay? So the shit that you saw our prime minister do, where he dressed up like he was from Bollywood and he went to India and he was doing the most, we don't do that in Canada because we call it racism. You see what I'm saying? So you can't do that. You can't do certain things because it's out of pocket. You feel what I'm saying? It feels out of pocket. Like, ain't no nigga. Actually, that's a lie. Fuck. I see niggas dyeing their hair white. So, and I also see niggas having perms and dyeing their hair white. Granted, they're Okamas. Yes, they are Okama. Okama away! But it still happened. It still happened. I can't be naive. Okay? I can't. So let me keep reading. I can literally prove you wrong. And what you're saying is factually false. The fact that you've been in Canada, I think made you forget. Oh, God. Some things about Africa. Oh, God. But in Africa, population with straight hair absolutely exists. I agree. I agree. You can find them. For example, in Ethiopia, Somalia, and even Mali and Senegal. So yes, these populations exist. They don't necessarily have curly hair, but they are black. And I've just given you proof. This proves once again that just because you don't have curly hair or locks or locked hair doesn't mean you're not black. Okay. 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 First of all, I can't be naive. And secondly, if his skin is black, does it not make him black? But then you have situations like what the fuck is this guy's name from One Punch Man? What the hell's his name? He's trash. That's how I don't remember his name. Fuck. I'm gonna find him. I typed in black guy, One Punch Man, Super Alloy, Dark Shine. Dark Shine, bro. And here's the truth. Dark Shine is actually not black. Right? So I can't give the brother title to everyone that has dark skin because you never know the reasons why their skins are black. And Dark Shine is actually an example of it. I ain't gonna lie. So with Indore, we don't know the situation. We just don't know. But yes, there definitely is different types of niggas out there. There is. Matter of fact, back home, albinos were like the closest to the white people that we had back home. Albinos. And the thing is, people think, that's why I think it's cute. It's so fucking cute. Like, I come from Africa to Canada and people are like, oh, racism. You know, there's racism and people will treat you different. You're racist. Bro, that's cute. Real racism is in Africa. Like, you want to see racism? Go back home. Go back home. You're so, right? So I can't be naive about that. But we need explanation. We need more. Schroeder, unless you have vision problems, if he's not black, then what do you want him to be? Schroeder. SCHN. Okay, so you think this nigga is black? You think Schroeder is black, bro? What about Mexican? What about European? Yo, tu es de l'Europe. Est-ce que tu n'as jamais vu des gens qu'on... Yo, comment est-ce que tu dis qu'il est noir? Like, what do you mean, man? He's literally, bro, what do you mean? What do you want him to be? Like, what do you want him to be? What do you want him... Bro, like, comment est-ce que tu peux dire qu'il est noir? Comment est-ce que tu peux dire qu'il est noir? Like, come on, Zaith. Come on, Zaith. Come on, Zaith. Say he's Russian. Say he's Australian. Say he's Brazilian. Bro, but il ne peut pas être noir. Come on, man. Stop this. He's not white. He's black. Plain and simple. Same for Indore. Same for Pluton. Pluton ain't white. He's black too. And to go even further, take the example of Naruto. Oh, fuck. Fuck, I roped myself in a genjutsu, bro. I roped myself in a genjutsu when I said Naruto last time. I shouldn't have said that. Shit. Do you really think Killer B isn't black? Whoa! Yo, how can you compare Killer B and Schroeder? Come on, man. Come on. Stop this. Come on. Come on. Yo, Killer B is obviously black, but he has blonde hair. Oh shit. Oh shit, but he has blonde hair. Oh shit. I caught myself in another genjutsu. I caught myself in another genjutsu. Killer B, he has blonde hair, his skin is black. But bro, compared to Schroeder though, like, bro, Killer B is obviously a nigga. Like, yo, look at this panel. This panel does him justice. The manga. Okay, the reason, come on, look at the manga, man. He's darker in the manga. His skin is blacker in the manga, and he dyed his hair white. That's the manga, compared to, like, the motherfucking anime version. Like, they tried in the anime. But he's obviously a brother. But compared to Schroeder, bro, like, it's not the same. It's not the same. I don't see it. I don't see the brother energy, my nigga. I don't see it, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, man. Do you think the Raikage is white? Oh, fuck. Do you think the village of Kumo is white? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. That was a nigga village. You're absolutely right. Yet, just like in Eleceed, all these black Kumo characters have straight hair. Oh, shit. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I think it's just the depiction. I think it's the depiction. I already know niggas have a negative connotation already. Like, it's just how it's been. Ever since we lost the war 500 years ago, it's not been fun for niggas. It's not been fun. It's not been fun. If you associate with black, it's bad. If you associate with negro, it's bad. You feel me? So that's okay. You kind of get used to being the outcast just off the rip. That's the reason why I'm shirtless. Because it's like, if you're going to hate me, that's fine. But at least go work out. At least stay healthy. At least increase your longevity. That's it. That's all I'm here to do, is promote you to go work out. But bro, if motherfucking... Who's the author of Naruto? I forgot his name. Fuck. Bro, if he had made all those people have curly hair, he would have had... It would have caused some issues with niggas. It would have caused some issues. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking shit, but the truth is, I find it to be like culturally offensive if you try to pull some shit that is out of your culture. You see what I'm saying? It's like, You can't do that. They say you can't do a blackface. Can you? Can you? Maybe you can in Europe because they don't give a fuck over there. Let me see. Let me see. So what do you think? We can go your way, but I'm literally proving that having straight hair doesn't mean you're not black. Straight hair is just a hair texture. That's all. The fact that most Africans have curly, kinky, or textured hair doesn't have the expression, doesn't make the exception the rule. Factually, Shooter, Pluton, and Greg, and Indore are black. On top of that, all four have very, very strong physiques, which just reinforces it. I guess. Dark shine. Bro, they got the dark shine physique. That's funny. After all, and after talking about hair texture, you also raised the question that a black person with white hair isn't black. Oh God, did I say that? But nothing proves that, realistically. Nothing tells us their hair is dyed. For example, the author of Eleceed confirmed that Jisuk's white hair isn't natural. It was explicitly stated to be dyed, as we can see with his sister, who doesn't dye her hair. Very, very true. Jisuk's real hair color is the same as Ji-young's, but he chooses to dye it. So once again, the same could be true for Indore. That's also very true. Now we're talking about a webtoon, and realism is literally the last thing the author aims for when it comes to physical representation. That's also very true. In this universe, you can find people with turquoise hair like Victoria, or people with green hair like Muse, or again, that's not a solid argument on your part, Dreads. Therefore, we should just say that Pluton, Greg, Shooter, and Indora are black, given everything I've just explained, and I've proven it. Okay, fine. I appreciate Zaith more than he knows. This guy made me go on a tangent. But that's the video. That's the video. I did a discussion after reaction. That's a first. So I have the space now to kind of play around. So it was fun. It was fun. It was probably an hour and 20 minutes. Who knows? But I appreciate you guys. Let me know what you thought of the chapter, because I don't know if you stuck around this long. But if you did, let me know what you thought of the chapter. If you have new thoughts, let me know. You know the drill. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you for the next Eleceed. I still want to do Unordinary. Oh my God. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're not going to do a recap. I'm going to do the recap on my own. I'm going to read it on Webtoon. It's probably better anyway for comprehension purpose. I'll read the recap and then I'll do the quadruple live reaction. I have space, so it's probably going to be a 2-hour video. It'll be fun. One time.